I told them that I wasn't in the best place. I told them that I was exhausted, that I haven't given myself time to recover or time to heal. I had an intense year, a lot of material success, and a lot of emotional stress. It's very hard on me and my family.
Hey there, my lovelies. It's Madison, your go-to gal for all the juiciest gossip and behind-the-scenes buzz. Now, if you've been paying attention to the rumor mill, you've probably heard the whispers. Apparently, there's been talk of some mysterious friction between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively. Shocking, right? Because on the surface, both of them seem like total sweethearts. Justin, the champion for thoughtful masculinity and healthy dialogue, and Blake, the witty actress with impeccable style and a philanthropic streak. It's no wonder the internet can't stop chattering. Are these rumors fact or just another example of Tinseltown tall tales? To top it off, in the midst of all this speculation, 10 celebrities have stepped up to offer their unwavering support for Justin. Yes, honey, you heard that right. 10 major names. And the internet is freaking out, especially because so far none of them are exactly talking about Blake in a negative way. They're simply painting Justin as a kind, respectful, big-hearted star. So is there any real drama here at all, or just rumor after rumor spinning into a frenzy? Let's unpack all of it, because we're about to dive into a saga that's got friendship, loyalty, and the unstoppable force of social media speculation. And by the way, don't even think about missing any of the scandalous twists ahead. So if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button right now, turn on notifications, and buckle up, babes, because the tea is about to be spilled. Trust me, you'll want to be front row for all the glam, the gossip, and the endless speculation that is Hollywood. For a while, it was all hush-hush. A few sly Twitter mentions here, some cryptic Instagram comments there, plus a handful of YouTubers claiming they'd caught vibes that Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively didn't see eye to eye. At first, nobody took it too seriously. After all, these are two celebrities who both exude a super amiable vibe. Justin is basically known for his thoughtful commentary on everything from fatherhood to empathy, while Blake is a comedic genius on social media. Those roast with Ryan Reynolds, anyone. Philanthropic in real life, and basically America's beloved style icon. So how did people go from all is well in Hollywood to OMG, Justin and Blake might be feuding? Let's break it down. A few Eagle Eye fans noticed that at a certain event, Justin and Blake appeared, according to them, to avoid each other. Now that could be innocent. There are hundreds of folks at these big gatherings and not everyone says hi to everyone. But that was enough to get tongues wagging. Once a rumor like that drops, it spreads. Add in a couple of tabloids hungry for any hint of drama, plus a few ambiguous quotes or comments from industry insiders, and suddenly you have a full-blown storyline about a so-called rift. The question is it real? Or is it just the latest case of reading too much into random details? We can't say for sure because neither Justin nor Blake has come right out to confirm or deny. Instead, what we did see is this wave of positivity from celebrities who know Justin best.
And honestly, directing myself, a lot of that had to do with, the brilliance of Blake Lively and being able to act with this powerhouse and react in real time. And she was so generous as an actress. And there were so many times where she would whisper something to me and it would really change the way that I thought about something.
Yes, babes. 10 A-listers essentially raising their hands to say, that's not the Justin I know, effectively casting doubt on the rumors. But how did that wave even begin? Well, fans started spamming these stars on social media, going, hey, you're friends with Justin. Do you think he's in some big drama with Blake? That's how. And the result is a series of endorsements that have basically overshadowed the speculation about tension. If you're not living under a rock, you know Gina Rodriguez as the dynamic actress who starred alongside Justin on the show that first catapulted them into mainstream fame. Yes, that show. Over the years, Gina has frequently praised Justin for his empathetic nature and moral support, but she's never had reason to clarify a rumored feud between him and another star. That is, until fans started blowing up her social media comments asking if she had any insight. In her response, though not naming any feud explicitly, Gina discussed how Justin once spearheaded efforts on set to keep the cast and crew feeling united. She talked about the times he organized open discussions on emotional well-being, invited mental health professionals to talk privately to staff, and made sure everyone felt valued. Gina's point: Justin is not the type to harbor grudges or hostility. He's the type to defuse tension before it even starts. Naturally, fans read into this as, look, Gina basically says Justin's all about positivity, so if there's a rumor that he's butting heads with someone like Blake, maybe that rumor is bunk. Now, was Gina's commentary aimed at the rumor directly? Possibly, but the subtext was crystal clear. She's never known him to cause drama behind the scenes, period. Gina and Justin literally rose to mainstream prominence together. She's seen him in unguarded moments. Gina is loved for her own positivity and sincerity. She doesn't usually get tangled in petty gossip. So her stepping up is like an official good housekeeping seal of approval for Justin. Next up is the lovely Lily Collins, known for her roles that blend glamour with realness, and for how open she's been about her own struggles and journey in the industry. Lily once told a heartfelt story about dealing with a tough professional dilemma. Who did she call for advice? Justin Baldoni. Yes, that Justin. She recounted how he was unbelievably supportive, reminding her that her voice had power and that she didn't need to compromise her values in a chaotic industry. When confronted by fans about the rumored tension swirling around Justin, Lily chose to highlight these exact qualities: empathy, genuine interest in uplifting others, a desire to build bridges. She said, in short, that she couldn't possibly see him as the source of conflict. She didn't name Blake, but her timing, right when the rumor was at a fever pitch, left little doubt that she was indirectly shutting it down. Lily is known for giving balanced, thoughtful interviews. She's not big on stirring the pot. She's personally benefited from Justin's counsel. That's not mere PR fluff, that's lived experience.
And also, what was so interesting is that, I only have so much of an ability to be objective when I am in that role. And Ryle's such a complex character. I didn't want to just jump in and out. And so there were times when I was trying something because I didn't know exactly how far I wanted to take an emotion or a feeling with Ryle. And as I would try something in a scene,
which resonates with fans. Now let's pivot to the music world. Shawn Mendes, heartthrob singer recognized for his introspective lyrics and genuine engagement with fans, also weighed in. In an interview that covered the impact of social media on celebrity reputations, Shawn brought up Justin as an example of someone who stays authentic despite the noise. He revealed that he once DM'd Justin, seeking advice on handling negativity while staying connected to real supporters. Justin's response, according to Shawn, was all about leading with your heart, ignoring baseless hate, and letting your authenticity shine through. If someone's that focused on uplifting others, Shawn mused, it's tough to imagine them as the root of a big drama. So basically, Shawn was telling fans, maybe think twice about believing those swirling rumors. Shawn comes from the music sphere, which is separate from Justin's TV/film domain, suggesting Justin's positivity transcends mediums. Shawn wasn't forced into this or put on the spot. He offered it casually. That spontaneity screams authenticity. Emma Watson, the champion for equality and the globally admired actress, once shared a stage with Justin during a panel on masculinity. If you haven't seen those clips, let me tell you, it was basically an empathy masterclass. Emma then posted about how rare it is to see someone truly walk the talk about emotional openness and compassion. When the rumor of Justin versus Blake gained traction, Emma didn't name names or feed the gossip. Instead, she put out a cryptic message about looking at the bigger picture and not rushing to judge. Many fans concluded that, read between the lines, she was telling people to chill out on the rumor front. After all, this is someone who's personally experienced how the internet can blow up the smallest comment into a full-blown scandal. She knows the game, and she was basically reminding everyone to stay rational. Emma's audience is huge, so her subtle nudge can do wonders in quelling negativity. She's not one to jump into random controversies, so if she's even hinting that we should trust Justin's authenticity, that's significant.
And also, what was so interesting is that, I only have so much of an ability to be objective when I am in that role. And Ryle's such a complex character. I didn't want to just jump in and out. And so there were times when I was trying something because I didn't know exactly how far I wanted to take an emotion or a feeling with Ryle. And as I would try something in a scene,
Harry Styles, everyone's favorite boundary-pushing pop icon, also chimed in during a backstage Q&A. He casually labeled Justin Baldoni as one of the kindest guys in the industry. It might sound simple, but honey, do you know how many times we've heard that about Justin across these different statements? The same key words: kind, genuine, uplifting, keep popping up. If you believe in the where there's smoke, there's fire logic, well, the smoke here is a continuous chain of positivity. Harry even recalled how they first met at a fundraising event where Justin spent more time talking to behind-the-scenes staff, volunteers, and support teams than the big A-listers. That left a real impression on Harry, who pointed out that in an industry sometimes marred by superficial glitz, Justin's authenticity stood out. So again, do we buy that a man like this is in some huge meltdown with Blake Lively? Seems contradictory, to say the least. Harry has a rep for promoting openness and kindness among fans, so him vouching for Justin hits hard. This was a casual backstage talk, meaning it wasn't a scripted PR moment. We shift gears to comedic powerhouse Mindy Kaling, who shared some hilarious but telling stories involving Justin. According to Mindy, when Justin visited one of her sets, he didn't just drop by for a cameo or to say hi. Oh no, he brought small gifts for the crew, offered words of encouragement to staff who rarely get recognized, and basically had everyone smiling. Mindy's stance, if rumor rags are painting Justin as a troublemaker, she can't align with that at all. In interviews, Mindy typically stays out of other people's business, so for her to make these remarks is a big deal. She specifically addressed how the gossip about Justin clashing with a certain star was hard to match up with the guy she knows. Mindy's comedic style aside, she's known for being real with fans about what goes on behind the scenes. So if she says Justin is all about respect and generosity, that might carry more weight than a vague rumor. Mindy's known for wearing multiple hats, so she interacts with everyone from star leads to production assistants. Her vantage point is broad. She's historically pretty honest about people who exhibit negative behavior. So it's notable that she's praising Justin, not shading him. Activist and actress Yara Shahidi is another name that floated onto the Justin is awesome bandwagon. Yara once hosted a summit for young people to talk about empathy and leadership, and guess who she invited? Justin Baldoni, of course. She recalled how he stayed after his keynote to speak individually with attendees, even though his designated time was up. That, for Yara, underscored Justin's genuine care for people's experiences. She also posted a short statement on social media emphasizing how rumor-driven negativity can overshadow real, meaningful work. Fans read that as a subtle reference to the swirling speculation around Justin and Blake. If Yara is highlighting the mismatch between negative rumors and Justin's known behavior, then it's safe to say she's team Justin is not the drama.
This morning I sent a text message to my best friend Jamie and the president of my company, Tara. And I told them that I wasn't in the best place. I told them that I was exhausted, that I haven't given myself time to recover.
Yara's focus on activism and youth leadership means she values authenticity, sincerity, and real engagement. She sees those traits in Justin. Her post landed right as the rumor was raging. Coincidence? Probably not. Enter Tom Holland, known for that unassuming charm, playing a certain spider-themed superhero, and for generally being one of the friendliest faces in Hollywood. In a social media snippet, Tom talked about working near Justin in a shared studio environment. Didn't specify which, but you can guess the big projects these two might have been around. Tom said Justin was always open to offering advice to younger actors or crew members, that he organized small bonding sessions, and that he radiated positivity. Right after mentioning that, Tom posted about how some gossip in the industry can balloon out of control, overshadowing the good things a person does. Of course, fans made a direct link to the rumor dispute. Tom didn't name Blake or the rumor, but the timing was everything, the message. In Tom's eyes, Justin is a unifier, not a divider. So if the rumor mill is portraying Justin as locked in some feud, Tom's not on board with that narrative. Tom's got that squeaky clean image. If he's stepping up to support Justin, it resonates widely. He's known for noticing how sets operate, so if Justin had negative vibes, you'd think Tom might mention it, or at least not publicly praise him. Another major star stepping in is Selena Gomez, a well-known advocate for mental health awareness and kindness. During a laid-back Instagram live, a fan asked if she'd heard about Justin's rumored conflict with someone else. Selena smiled, shrugged, and basically said she doesn't trust random online gossip. She then recounted a story about a charity function where Justin spent a huge chunk of his time discussing philanthropic goals with younger attendees. According to Selena, he was all about the power of small acts of kindness and building each other up. Her final remark was that Justin's entire brand is about spreading hope, not negativity. That was enough for fans to interpret that she's essentially telling folks this feud rumor doesn't align with the Justin I know. Bingo! Another celebrity effectively shutting down the drama train. Selena has a massive following that respects her opinions, especially on character and kindness. She sees Justin in philanthropic settings, reinforcing the narrative of him being genuinely caring. Finally, rounding out this top 10 list is America Ferrera, known for activism, her comedic roles, and her unwavering commitment to ethical conversations. She and Justin once teamed up on a college campaign encouraging better dialogue around relationships. America specifically praised Justin's humility, how he listened to the students, and how he centered their voices above his own. When asked about the swirling rumors that Justin might be in conflict with a well-known actress, America took a wise approach. She basically said to judge someone by their consistent track record, not by random speculation. She added that if people truly saw how Justin interacts day to day, they'd realize negativity is not in his wheelhouse. A subtle but powerful stance. America rarely minces words about people's character. She's seen Justin in an environment that demands sincerity, working with real students on real issues.
I told them that I wasn't in the best place. I told them that I was exhausted, that I haven't given myself time to recover or time to heal. I had an intense year, a lot of material success, and a lot of emotional stress. It was very hard on me and my family.
Now let's talk about Miss Blake Lively. She hasn't come out to slam these rumors or confirm them. She also hasn't posted those cryptic tweets or Instagram stories that some stars do when they want to fan the flames. She's essentially gone about her usual comedic, philanthropic, or brand posts, ignoring the scuttlebutt. Some fans know that if there really was a major falling out, she might have alluded to it somehow, maybe a subtle jab or a statement of her side. But so far, radio silence. That might mean there's no major story to tell, or that she just sees it as too silly to address. Let's remember, Blake also has a strong philanthropic record. She's known for charity efforts, comedic wit, and collaborating with other A-listers without drama. So the idea of a big clash between her and Justin is puzzling. Could it be that a minor difference of opinion or a simple scheduling conflict got exaggerated into a rumor and now they're just both ignoring it, hoping it dies down? Possibly. Hollywood rumors often start with the smallest spark before becoming a huge blaze. Think about how many times we've seen two celebrities rumored to be at war, only for them to post a selfie together months later, leaving everyone feeling silly. As you know, the entertainment industry thrives on buzz. Movies, music, red carpets, you name it. And in a world where every day sees a new viral tweet or paparazzi snap, even the slightest whiff of controversy gets magnified. But we're also in an era where celebrities are more empowered than ever to respond or not respond via their own platforms. Justin's supporters popping up might be less about shutting down a real conflict and more about reminding fans that he's a stand-up guy. Furthermore, it's not uncommon for fans or tabloids to want to pit big names against each other just for the drama factor. The rumor of Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively might well be the product of folks looking for a sensational story. Because let's face it, two genuinely nice celebrities remain nice doesn't exactly sell headlines, does it? The fact that 10 separate celebrities each had something uplifting to say about Justin right around the time of the rumor's peak speaks volumes. In Hollywood, you can have all the press statements in the world, but it's these personal anecdotes that resonate. Gina talks about on-set positivity, Lily about how he supported her, Sean about how he fosters authenticity, Emma about empathy, Harry about kindness, Mindy about generosity, Yara about youth empowerment, Tom about camaraderie, Selena about philanthropic sincerity, and America about consistent goodness. That's a lot of synergy pointing in the same direction. Here's the kicker. Not one of them even hints that Justin is combative or difficult. And they're from different corners of showbiz. Film, TV, music, activism. So if Justin truly had a pattern of tension or drama, you'd think at least one of these folks might have kept quiet or dropped a neutral no comment. Instead, they're all singing from the same hymn book, effectively overshadowing the rumor.
179 page Justin Baldoni lawsuit back to Blake. It all started for me because in August last year, I actually interviewed Blake for the movie. It Ends With Us, right?
You're on the inside here.
Yes. I saw the movie, and it's based on a book which is much loved around the world.
Picture this scenario. A year from now, we see Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni together at a charity event, or guest starring in each other's projects, or even smiling on a red carpet, arms around each other, putting the rumor to rest. If that happens, fans of both would likely breathe a sigh of relief, or else they'd double down with conspiracy theories that it's just a PR stunt. Because yes, the internet can never be satisfied, can it? But many fans, especially those who love seeing positivity, are crossing their fingers that these two might do something public to show there's no bad blood. If they never do, maybe it's because they truly operate in separate circles or have never had a reason to interact that closely. Not every pair of celebrities has to be best friends. Sometimes that's all there is to it. One major takeaway from this swirl of rumor and subsequent endorsements is that the real truth is often more mundane than the gossip. We have a star who, by all accounts, invests in uplifting those around him. Then we have another star known for comedic wit and philanthropic gestures, minding her own business. Are they actually in conflict? The evidence is shaky at best. Show how building authentic relationships in Hollywood can pay off if you're ever targeted by rumors. Remind us that personal testimonials can trump internet speculation. Highlight that it's easy for netizens to jump to conclusions based on incomplete narratives. Also, it's a reminder that behind every rumor are real human beings living complicated personal and professional lives. In the absence of direct statements from either star, the public and press can go wild with guesswork. That's part of the reason these endorsements matter so much. They're a direct pushback from people who know Justin beyond the headlines. Any talk of Blake Lively inevitably leads fans to wonder about Ryan Reynolds, her equally witty and comedic husband. Has he said anything about Justin? So far, nothing. Ryan is known for dropping hilarious jabs on social media and fiercely supporting Blake. But if the rumor were real, you'd think we might see him weigh in somehow, especially if he felt the need to defend her or call out Justin. Instead, he's also stayed quiet. No snarky tweets, no cryptic posts, just business as usual, filming his projects, posting about his side ventures. So either the rumor is so baseless that neither Ryan nor Blake sees a point in acknowledging it, or they're handling it privately. In either case, there's no smoking gun, no direct blowout, just silence from their end. Fan reactions vary. Some people are convinced that where there's smoke, there's fire, believing maybe Justin and Blake had a minor spat that got exaggerated. Others say it's all nonsense conjured by stans looking for drama. Meanwhile, a healthy portion of fans of both Justin and Blake are just baffled. Wait, how did these rumors even start? On social media, you'll find threads of fans dissecting every micro-expression from old interviews or rewatching red carpet events to see if Justin and Blake ever stood near each other. People do love to sleuth. But so far, all that detective work is inconclusive. That's the nature of rumor mania. You can always find some angle that looks suspicious if you stare at it long enough.
In one case, we're going to put every single text message, every single document, everything on a website for everyone in the public to read, come to their own conclusions, and they can determine whether or not there was sexual harassment here, there was a smear campaign, or there was retaliation, because we have proof. And
this entire fiasco is also a case study in the echo chamber effect. One rumored sighting or misinterpreted glance can spark a wave of speculation. Then a small comment from a so-called source adds fuel. Next thing you know, the rumor has gone viral. Meanwhile, fans start poking celebrities for clarity. If the celebrities remain silent or give vague answers, that can fan the flames further. If they address it head on, it can sometimes make it an even bigger story. In this instance, the supportive commentary from Gina, Lily, Sean, Emma, Harry, Mindy, Yara, Tom, Selena, and America formed a secondary narrative. Wait, everyone says Justin's a gem? So is the rumor just hot air? The more these endorsements popped up, the more it overshadowed the initial speculation. In the fast-paced world of entertainment gossip, stories can pivot or fade overnight. Possibly the rumor morphs into some new angle, or maybe it fizzles entirely, overshadowed by the next big scandal. If Justin and Blake maintain their silence, folks might forget the rumor eventually, unless someone tries to stir it up again when they see them at a mutual event. One intriguing possibility, if they ever do a joint interview or project, the tabloids might jump at the chance to dig up this rumor again. Was it real? How did they get past it? And if they laugh it off together, that'd be the ultimate final nail in this rumor's coffin. Given the sea of curated images and brand strategies in Hollywood, it's refreshing to see that so many big names are stepping forward to say, yes, I've worked with Justin, and yes, he's the real deal. Authenticity might be one of the scarcest commodities in the entertainment industry, but these endorsements show that if you treat people with respect over a long period of time, they will stand by you during weird gossip cycles. The fact that Justin's brand is about empathy, positive masculinity, and bridging emotional gaps is crucial. If he were a known drama magnet, maybe these celebs would keep their distance. But the exact opposite is happening, reinforcing the notion that genuine kindness might be his superpower. If there's any silver lining to this rumor fiasco, it's that more fans are learning about Justin's emphasis on uplifting conversations and inclusivity. Yes, the entertainment world can be cutthroat, but we also see glimpses of real camaraderie. The way Gina or Mindy talk about Justin's random acts of kindness behind the scenes, or how Lily or Sean mention his personal advice, proves that not every star is a self-centered diva. Some actually take the time to build meaningful friendships and support systems. It's also a lesson for fans. If you see a big wave of consistent positivity from multiple sources about one person that might be more trustworthy than some random rumored conflict with minimal evidence. The industry can be messy, but it's not a monolith of negativity. We have no clue if Blake or Justin will eventually say something direct. In many cases, celebrities prefer to let rumors die a natural death. However, if it escalates to a point where it might hurt one of their reputations or overshadow a major project, they might break their silence. Perhaps they'll do so in a comedic manner. Blake's known for that witty comedic flair after all, posting a playful photo with Justin and a caption like, "When you're rumored to be in a feud, but you're actually just sharing cupcakes." We've seen that kind of sassy approach from her and Ryan before. Or maybe Justin, who has a documentary approach to his brand, could one day mention it casually in a talk or an interview saying, "Yeah, that rumor about me and Blake was a total non-starter." The question is, do they even find it worth acknowledging? As fans, we love a good story, especially if it involves big Hollywood names. But these testimonies from Gina, Lily, Sean, Emma, Harry, Mindy, Yara, Tom, Selena, and America illustrate how rumor can overshadow reality. Each one said, in their own way, Justin's track record is about kindness. That's the real him. Meanwhile, Blake's record is also pretty squeaky clean with philanthropic gestures and comedic Instagram gold. So if the rumor had a grain of truth, wouldn't we see more supporting evidence? More subtle jabs from Blake or her close friends? More hush-hush confirmations from mutual acquaintances? Instead, we see a giant "we love Justin" wave and zero direct hits at him from any credible source. That's suspiciously in favor of there being no actual beef. All right, besties, let's wrap up this swirling saga. The rumor about Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively is the latest example of how speculation can spin out of control, especially in a world fueled by social media. The silver lining, we got to see how many celebrities spanning from TV to film to music are ready to speak up for Justin as a shining example of empathy, positivity, and genuine good vibes. And while we don't have an official "no, we're not feuding" statement from either Justin or Blake, the sheer volume of supportive statements suggests that if any friction does exist, it might be minimal or entirely misrepresented. The big lesson? Sometimes it's better to wait for real confirmation rather than jump on the rumor train. So, what do you think? Are you convinced there's no major drama, or do you still believe there's smoke behind the scenes? Let me know in the comments. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe because, baby, these Hollywood stories never end. We love a new scoop, a new angle, and a new rumor to dissect, but we also appreciate authenticity. Justin supporters sure do. From everything we've seen, it looks like the real story behind the rumor dispute might be that there is no real story, just the unstoppable appetite for drama that keeps the Hollywood rumor mill churning. But who knows, babes? Maybe next week a new twist emerges. That's the nature of Tinseltown. Never a dull moment. Anyway, stay messy, stay blessed, and keep that popcorn handy. I'm Madison Starr, here to remind you that a single tweet can spark chaos, but a wave of positivity can shut it right down. Until next time.